It's all right. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Dustin Strong. This is Strong on Health, and we are here to answer your questions about nutrition and any type of health conditions. Every Tuesday and Thursday about 1:30, we're going to go live on Facebook. You can type in your questions right now, and we'll answer them to you live, or you can email them to us at info@strongonhealth, and we will answer them for everybody. So we'll just answer them one person at a time. So today we're going to talk about two things. One, we have some really great success with people who were on medications and no longer have to be on medications. We're also going to talk about so many people struggling with like stomach bugs and flus, and all these people running around feeling sick, and what can you do about it? So just yesterday, I had the experience with 3 different clients who were able to no longer be diabetic. In fact, so they were on medication for diabetes, and now there's something called hemoglobin A1C, which actually measures the percentage of sugar that's sticking to your blood, your red blood cells, and that helps determine whether or not you're pre-diabetic or diabetic. If you are below 5.7, then you're not even pre-diabetic, and hers came back at 5.3. So that's amazing results. The reason I tell you this success story is because it wasn't only diabetes. We also had somebody who was on hypothyroid medication and somebody who was on lupus medication for many, many years and no longer has been taking it for a very long time. And this is with their medical practitioner overviewing all of this. I tell you this because I don't want you to feel as though taking medication that's where the end of the road is. No matter what the health condition is, you should always be seeking to understand how you got there and making sure that you're addressing the lifestyle choices that you made that made you wind up at a point where you need to have that medication. And perhaps, as I'm seeing in many, many cases, there's a lot you can do to reverse that and change it so that you no longer actually have to have them. Too many times I see people who just take one thing and then they just keep taking it the rest of their life without even questioning it, and it's creating all kinds of chaos in their body. It's creating all kinds of different problems. So if you have been put on a medication, use that as information to make yourself stronger and smarter and understand what it is that's happening in your body that requires that you have to have this, and find out what you can do to be able to correct it so it doesn't have to happen. I really just want everybody to know that a lot of these medications aren't intended to be long-term, lifelong things. They're actually intended to be a short-term, help you be able to keep yourself from dying too quickly from whatever you've been doing to yourself all this time. So you really should figure out what that is, and that's what we're here to do, is help you figure out what are all those things that could have been contributing to the fact that you had to wind up taking this medication, or you were told so by your medical practitioner, and what can you do to turn that around. There's so many things you can do, and it doesn't matter what the condition is, there's always something you can do to improve upon your health. Everything that you're doing every day is an opportunity to either be making yourself healthier and stronger, or to be continuing on the track that you were, heading towards becoming basically the average statistic. And you don't want to be that, obviously. Okay, so let's talk about what people are doing to keep themselves from getting sick. We have tons of people coming through here all the time who've got stomach bugs and are coughing and sneezing and hacking, and I just never seem to get sick because there's so many things that you can do to keep your immune system strong. Your immune system is very complex, and in fact, there's so many systems involved in your immune system, you have multiple opportunities to strengthen that. And so I always think about your immune system as like a well-oiled gun, a good working machine, and then you have other things that you have to bring in, nutrients like calcium, to help bring the bullets to be able to fight it off. So you've got so many things that your body's trying to do all the time. What you're using as resources to be able to fight off these immune challenges are being used for other things. So if you don't have enough of them to go around, it's going to make it harder for your body to be able to fight it off. So you got to make sure that your body's getting all the things it needs. I did have somebody ask me about oil of oregano specifically, and actually oil of oregano can be very helpful in fighting off pathogens. There's multiple things you can do, but one of the things that we keep open in our office this time of year when people come in and they need a remedy to help them fight off some of these pathogens is actually something that contains oil of oregano, but it's from a company called MediHerb. They're out of Australia. They're a fantastic company, and this is actually a totally different level of herbs because they regulate herbs in Australia, which they're not here in America, if you don't know that. So you have to be very particular about where you're getting your herbs from. But not only do they use oil of oregano in there, they're also using other herbs like anise, andrographis, philodendron stem. These are all really powerful, working together synergistically, where you would get what we would call the entourage effect. You're not just getting one isolated thing working for you, you're getting all of these things working in many different ways. So that's another way to help support your body's ability to keep these pathogens at bay so that you have the resources to keep them where they're supposed to be, and also do all the other functions that your body millions of biological processes that are happening every day. So feed yourself, make sure that you don't give up, and know that there are always more things you can do to keep yourself healthy and strong, and all kinds of things you can do to make sure that you don't fall victim to a virus or a bacteria. They're there, they're always there, and I'm encountering them all the time, and yet I've found certain ways to be able to make sure that they don't grab hold of me because I'm keeping them where they're supposed to be. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any other questions, anything specific, it doesn't matter what the condition is, we want to make sure that we're helping you understand that there are many, many, many things that you can do to help your body stay healthy, and there are many things that you can avoid to give your body that fighting chance to maintain that as well. And we're always going to be here to help highlight which one's going in which category and which ones you can integrate into your life. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys not next week. Unfortunately, sorry, I meant to tell you I will not be available next Tuesday or Thursday, so we're going to skip a week and we'll be back Tuesday the following week. 17th? So we'll have tons of questions and be able to answer them for all of you. But if you like this, please like it, share it, tell your friends, make sure that there's lots of options that you can do to keep yourself healthy. Have a good one.